Interestingly, found out that Jane Fonda turned down the role in Bonnie and Clyde. It ended up going to Faye Dunaway, but she would have co-starred with Warren Beatty. Interesting. She didn't take that role. There was a slight resemblance, I guess, with the tone and the skin tone of Faye Dunaway, where you could kind of see it. The kind of, but what of Jane Fonda when you're coming off of Barbarella, her and Warren Beatty could have been interesting on the screen, to say the least. You often kind of wonder in hindsight, well, that was a big role, and it did do good for Faye Dunaway. Bonnie and Clyde was a hit movie, classic movie. Now, the funny story about Bonnie and Clyde, I always remember my grandmother on my mother's side used to always tell me, she says, don't do like Bonnie and Clyde, don't go the same way. That's how you get caught up. Just always thought that was kind of like a trip, but she used that Bonnie and Clyde reference. But anyway, yeah, Jane Fonda turned down doing that role. At that time she was on the rise as an actress, and she definitely, uh, you know, was considered kind of rebellious, certain things. But interesting in hindsight, would have kind of wonder how that would have played out as she taken that role. Kind of wonder. It was a classic movie, and I thought the movie was cool. I always watched it every chance I got. I remember I had bought it many years ago, watched the DVD commentary, and I always enjoyed it. Um, I thought it was their story was quite compelling, and there's always been a nod to it, you know, in some form of pop culture preferences because uh, there've been like similar type of movies that were reenactment of that, and so that movie has always been like folklore, but also truth, and people have done it. But yeah, for whatever reason, Jane Fonda didn't think that it was a role that she wanted to pursue. So, sometimes you don't for whatever reasons, and it just kind of goes on. But it's something that you definitely go kind of wonder. I mean, I do wonder uh, if we ever had like a screen of her and Warren Beatty pulling it, how that would may have turned out. Would it have done anything for her career? We'll never know, But it's one of those kind of films that is so big time because of the way it was portrayed and how it enacted. So you gotta kind of wonder, you know, how might she have done it, what she would have thought about it, you know, um, those sort of things. Kind of like you kind of like look at it and you just kind of take it in totality, and then you're kind of like put in perspective of like, okay, this film resonated like this. This film had that connotation, and it loaned itself to this, and then the depths and in this manner that it came in. So I think that it definitely got me wondering. And the thing is, of course, people are gonna wonder like, could she have pulled it off? Would she have been cool with that? That sort of thing. So it's that sort of thing. But anyway, finding out that she turned down that role was pretty like wow. Because you think about a film, I always wonder like if you're a big name talent and you turn down a big time role, is there any regrets, or do you just walk around and it's kind of like, well, because you can do something else and blow up? And if you ask most people, Barbarella, her role as Barbarella was been just as iconic as Bonnie and Clyde, if not more so. So was it something that she even had to worry about? So but it's just one of those things. And then, of course, you're going to find out that a lot of times their big roles, their big names just didn't take for other reasons. But anyway, let me know what you think. Jane Fonda passed on Bonnie and Clyde. You agree with it, disagree with it? Let me know in the comments below. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share if you like, and hit that membership because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm my peace.